All right, so now, how many of you right now, if I can show you what it takes to start making money, monetizing this thing right away, you're interested? There's got to be a level of interest that I can actually hear you. Thank you. All right, because this is how I live my life. It's how I earn my money, and I love it. There's not a better way to earn money than sharing your value, your wisdom with people, and getting paid to speak. So if you want people to want to buy your products, the first thing you're going to have to learn how to do is to excite your audience. What you got to do, please? Excite. So just put the word excite. You have to make your information compelling and interesting. The bottom line is that if you're not good up here, people won't buy your stuff. It's not how beautiful it is packaged. You've got to be able to be good when you get up here, because what people are really buying is they want more of you. When you're up here, they can't take you home with them, so they'll take your books, they'll take your CDs, your DVDs. They want more of you. And so they're buying into you. So you've got to make your information compelling, and it doesn't matter what it is. Robert shared with us the other day, it was dust bunnies. Did he make it interesting and compelling even though it was about nothing? So it doesn't matter what your subject is. The Bible says a wise teacher makes learning a joy. It's always the teacher. It's always the trainer. It's not the subject. But the way it's going to come out is that you love your subject. You love it enough that your energy comes through that subject. So when you're excited about it, they'll be excited about it. Here's a clue. If you are not excited, you are your first audience. You. If you're not excited about your subject, don't expect other people to be excited about it. So you've got to be juiced. You've got to be what, please? Juiced. You got to be juiced up about your own subject. You've got to love it. So when you do, then now you can excite your audience, and all of this is a process that leads up to a sale. Y'all understand that? Yes. Y'all know that there's, a process that leads to love. There's a process that leads almost to anything. The process that leads to great sales in the back of the room is great presentation up here and real good content that's relevant and that's hitting people right where they need it. So the first thing is you have to excite. You got to capture that mental real estate. People, when they come to your events, because people are bombarded with so many different things nowadays, their minds easily scatters. The attention span has dwindled to nothing. So how you capture that real estate, that piece of real estate in their head, is by making your information compelling. So you got to prepare. And there's one thing that I won't forgive. I will forgive a speaker for coming up and not having the greatest day that they've had. Because some days, I don't care how good you are, you're going to have a day where it just wasn't there. The flow wasn't there. And you won't be able to figure out why. I used to spend hours of prayer before I used to go and speak at conferences. And I used to fast every time I spoke. I'd fast and pray and all of that to get ready, and I did that for years. Sometimes I spend so much time in fasting and prayer, I was down to about 130 pounds. Now, like I told y'all, this is all lean muscle. And sometimes I would do all of that, and still it would fall flat. Now, many times it would be awesome, but I thought that that fasting and prayer was the solution to me having a great message. And so there were days, and God showed me, a lot of it is your state of mind when you get up. It's your state of mind. It's where you are. You've got to be ready mentally, emotionally, and physically to be a great speaker. And so, excite is the first thing. The second thing you've got to do is